everyone, it's Iris, 𝖨. Today marks a very special occasion, one that's close to my heart. Over time, I've made friends and built a little community that supports me for what I post and who I am. I talk about and edit K-pop. It's a space I've carved out with care, but is that all I do? Is this my future? For some, maybe. Some tubers are monetized, building careers out of their passion, and I'm genuinely happy for them. But sometimes I still stop and ask myself why I started this. What does this mean for me? Is K-pop my whole identity? Not even close. I'm a huge Thriller fan. I'm also a huge Harry Potter fan. Growing up with those books shaped so much of my imagination. It wasn't just about magic wands and spells. It was about friendship, bravery, loss, and standing up even when you're scared out of your mind. That world gave me comfort when reality got a little too loud. And it still does. I don't care how old I get. That series will always be home. Every time I reread it, I find something new, something I missed when I was younger, and it reminds me how layered good storytelling can be. However, I do not support the author's views. I've seen those channels that hate on the popular tubers or stealing their videos. 𝖢nuai and 𝖬tu𝖾li𝗂. Why? Do y'all really need that much attention? Back to the topic, everyone has different opinions about us. Oh, some hate us, some belittle us, but for what? For not being normal like them? But what does being normal even mean? Being normal doesn't mean fitting into some preset idea of how you're supposed to act, dress, or live. It's not about liking what everyone else likes, dressing a certain way, or ticking off some invisible checklist made by society. It doesn't mean following every trend or keeping your opinions quiet just to blend in. Being normal just means being human, with your own quirks, your own tastes, your own rhythm. Some people are loud, some quiet, some thrive in crowds. Others find peace in solitude. None of that makes you any less valid. You don't need to change the way you talk, the things you love, or the way you carry yourself just to be accepted. You are not strange or broken for being different. You're not behind because someone else hit a milestone before you. You're not weird for feeling too much or too little. You're just you, and that's enough. There's no single version of normal. It's not a mold you're supposed to fit into. It's a spectrum of experiences, thoughts, and feelings. Everyone is just figuring it out in their own way. And the truth is, most people are too busy wondering if they're normal to ever notice you're wondering the same. So don't waste your energy trying to meet someone else's standard. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. As long as you're not hurting others, you're normal. That's it. That's all it takes. Unless you're a literal psychopath trying to murder someone, you're fine. You're just human. Flawed, messy, unsure, sometimes overthinking everything and sometimes not thinking at all. And that's okay. Being human means you're going to mess up. You're going to say the wrong thing, feel too much, or not feel anything at all, and wonder what's wrong with you. You'll have moments where you hate yourself for no real reason, and others where you catch your reflection and think, wait, maybe I'm not so bad. It means you'll care about things no one else understands, cry over Coachella Heesung at 2 a.m., and laugh at something stupid the next day. It means you'll go through phases of loving people too hard, isolating yourself, trying to reinvent who you are, and all of that is normal. It's part of figuring yourself out. So yeah, unless you're out here actively plotting someone's murder, you're doing just fine. You're trying, you're surviving, and that is enough. People ask me, why do you like those Korean boys and girls? And honestly, I don't know. I just do. I don't know. I just found this song, investigated the group and members, and the rest is history. And now looking back, I realized just how much that first video meant. It wasn't just a shaky start. It was the spark. That moment led me here with all of you. Through every challenge, every doubt, I kept going. And I'm glad I did. Because what I've built, the community we've created, has become something I'm truly proud of. It wasn't easy. It's never been just about the views or the subs. It's been about expressing myself, sharing my love for K-pop, and connecting with people who get it. Every comment, every like, every new subscriber is a step further in a journey I didn't even know I needed. From the first video to now, I've grown. And so has this channel. Do I regret this decision? Heck no, I love this. This gave me something to do in my free time. Now it's my passion. K-pop is all together, gave me a sense of purpose. Not that I didn't have a purpose before, but I was listening, editing, and mostly enjoying. I listened to K-pop for about 2 years before starting my channel. I love my channel, my videos, and my community. Each video I create is a reflection of my passion, my growth, and the journey I've taken. It's not just about the content I share, it's about the connection we build, the conversations we have, and the shared excitement that comes from discovering new things together. My community isn't just a group of viewers. It's a space where ideas collide, creativity flows, and mutual respect thrives. Every comment, like, and message is a reminder that I'm not just making videos in isolation, I'm part of something bigger. The feedback I get, whether it's constructive or just a simple "I love this," pushes me to keep improving, keep creating, and keep building. I genuinely feel like we're growing together, and that's what makes this whole experience so fulfilling. It's not always about the numbers, it's about the relationships, the support, and the shared love for what we all enjoy. And that, to me, is the most rewarding part. I think my channel is blue. Blue, psychologically, is the color of calm minds and deep thoughts. It represents serenity, emotional depth, and quiet strength, the kind of stillness that allows us to reflect, breathe, and truly feel. It's often linked to trust, stability, and loyalty, making it a symbol of both reliability and inner peace. But blue also carries weight. It's the color of introspection and melancholy, often capturing the quieter moments of sadness or longing. In its softer shades, blue soothes and heals. In its darker tones, it invites contemplation, mystery, and sometimes solitude. It reminds us that being thoughtful, emotional, or even a little lost at times doesn't make us broken. It makes us human. But let's be real. Being a KTuber isn't all sunshine and rainbows. If you've been around long enough, you've seen those big-name KTubers with tons of views on simple shorts, while those with unique ideas and creativity get buried in the background. The KTube community? It's biased, no question. The popular tubers get the spotlight, and while many of them deserve it, there are always a few that, honestly, don't. And don't even get me started on those award shows for KTubers. Those recognition events? They're more like a popularity contest than anything else. It's all about who has the most followers, not about who's pushing the envelope with fresh ideas. It's frustrating because the whole system just favors the big names, leaving no space for real creativity to shine. Your subscriber counts? That's what defines your worth in this never-ending race for popularity. That's the harsh truth. Sorry, not sorry. One more thing I wanted to talk about is the whole "I'm leaving Tubi if XYZ is leaving" mentality. It's something I've seen circulating a lot, and honestly, it's baffling. Why would you feel the need to leave just because someone else is stepping away? Do you leave with them? Are they your parents? Are they the ones making the decisions in your life? Because if that's the case, I think it's time for a reality check. Now, I'm not here to judge anyone who leaves for real valid reasons. Maybe they've got studies to focus on, health issues to handle, or personal matters that demand their attention. Those are things that matter, and I respect people who make choices for their well-being. But leaving KTube just because another creator is leaving? That doesn't make sense. It's not about following someone else's path or jumping on a bandwagon. Everyone has their own journey, their own reasons for being here and for leaving. Why does it matter so much what someone else is doing with their life? Why do you feel the need to mirror their decisions? Are you their mother or father, responsible for dictating their moves? If someone decides to take a break or leave the platform, that's their personal choice. It doesn't automatically mean you need to follow suit. You're allowed to make your own decisions based on your needs, goals, and reasons. This space is about you, your passion, and your unique voice, not about conforming to the ebb and flow of someone else's choices. So when it comes to those "I'm leaving if XYZ is leaving" posts, I just don't get it. It's like being so attached to someone else's journey that you forget you have your own. Decide for yourself, not because of someone else's exit. We all deserve to build our own paths. Circling back, I joined Tube on May 28th. That was the day I uploaded my very first video, which I edited on a plane ride back from my hometown. It wasn't perfect, but it was mine. Now onto the music, arguably the most important part of K-pop.
I enjoy a wide variety of artists, both from the Western world and K-pop. But there's something about the music, the rhythm, the tone, and the voices that draws me in. It's the way the beats pulse through the songs, the way the melodies shift and surprise you, the way the vocals hit every note with such power and precision. It's not just the catchy hooks or the choreography, though both are amazing, it's the depth and diversity in the sound itself. Every group, every artist brings their unique flavor, and that's what makes K-pop so exciting and fresh. Whether it's the intense energy of a dance track or the emotional vulnerability of a ballad, K-pop hits every note in a way that feels real and raw. And that, for me, is something special that keeps me coming back for more. Music-wise, K-pop will remain at the top for me, no matter what. The recent albums I've been getting into are 𝖨때'yi 𝖨티𝗂yi. I like this album a lot. It has a cohesive theme and a theme that you can only understand if you investigate the lyrics. 𝖨's last album was 𝖨때'yi 𝖨ti𝗂yi's, and to me, it screams change. Change in their sound, their style, but keeping that elegant, princess core aesthetic. Their previous albums, 𝖨mine and 𝖨때'yi's, told a story. 𝖨때'yi's said, we have ourselves. 𝖨mine said, we are building our future. 𝖨때'yi's switch dropped the apostrophe, they're switching it up. And now, 𝖨때'yi 𝖨ti𝗂yi's. No apostrophe again. It's not, I have empathy. It's, 𝖨's empathy. They don't have it, they are it. And just like 𝖨때'yi's empathy redefines identity, 𝖬serafim's Hot brings their trilogy full circle. It's confidence set on fire. From fearless to antifragly to unforgiven to easy to crazy to hot, they went from breaking chains to owning their scars, to stand in flames without flinching. It's not just about surviving the heat. It's about becoming it. 𝖨때'yi's is empathy. 𝖬serafim is heat. Both are more than their image, their statements. Being a KTuber has its advantages and disadvantages. K-pop and being a KTuber were things I started for fun, to waste my summer holidays, but they just ended up being the best thing in my life. At the end of the day, all you need is love and passion. These are the driving forces that fuel everything you do, especially in the world of KTubing. Love for the content, love for the craft, and the passion to keep pushing forward, even when things get tough. Love is that secret ingredient that makes every one of my videos stand out. It's not just about the edits or the visuals, it's about the heart I put into every frame, every cut, and every word I speak. And if you're just starting, here's my advice: don't quit. It's so easy to get caught up in the numbers, the views, the subscribers, the likes, but trust me, those are just distractions. It's not about how fast you grow or how big your following is. It's about the creation process itself. Focus on making something that feels true to you. Keep going, even when things seem slow. Learn as you go, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every mistake is an opportunity to improve, and each new video will teach you something you didn't know before. For me, it's that quiet force, that inner drive that pushes me to edit late at night, to try again after a video doesn't perform the way I hoped, to keep going when I feel like I've hit a wall. It's that same force that makes me smile when someone reaches out to say that my video made them feel seen, or that they've learned something new from it. So, keep creating, keep pushing, and most importantly, keep the love and passion alive. Your future self will thank you for it. You'll surprise yourself with what you're capable of. So, here's to 1 year on this platform. To new beginnings. To the next chapter. It's crazy to think that this journey all started with a single video. There are still so many stories to tell, so many edits to make, and so many people to connect with. This journey is far from over, and honestly, I'm just getting started. There are new goals to chase, new challenges to face, and new ways to grow. So, thank you to everyone who's been here from the beginning, and to those who have joined along the way. And thank you for 500 subs. I see you. I appreciate you. Every single one of you has made this journey what it is, and reaching this milestone means so much. It's not just about the number. I'm beyond grateful for all the support. This was 𝖨때'yi's, celebrating her anniversary. 1 year in, and I'm still here, still creating, still growing, and still excited for everything that's coming next. I couldn't be more thrilled to have you all along for the ride. 1 year in and only just getting started. Here's to more music, more edits, and more heart. See you next time. To whoever I become next. Bye.
And it don't make this moment last, 'cause my heart is burning.